Failure of a material is termed as fatigue failure if it fails below the yield point. The resistance to fatigue failure of a material is measured by the A. Ultimate tensile strength UTS, B. Endurance limit, C. Elastic limit, D. None of these. The correct answer is endurance limit. Bog iron used for the adsorption of H2S from coke oven gas is A. An intimate mixture of sawdust and iron dust, i.e. moist ferric hydroxide, B. Iron impregnated with resin, usually bakelite, C. Carbon-free iron, D. None of these. The correct answer is an intimate mixture of sawdust and iron dust, i.e. moist ferric hydroxide. Wrought iron is a suitable material of construction for handling solutions. A. Dilute acidic, B. Concentrated acidic, C. Alkalize alkaline, D. None of these. The correct answer is alkalize alkaline. Steel rods are used in reinforced concrete to increase its strength. A. Shear, B. Tensile, C. Compressive, D. None of these. The correct answer is tensile. Corrosion involves exchange of electrons in corrosion. A. Chemical, B. Electrochemical, C. Both A, B, D. Neither A nor B. The correct answer is both A, B. Straight silicon steel containing Psi from 0.5 to 5 because of their low hysteresis loss and high magnetic permeability are used for electrical appliances. Which of the following electrical appliances made of silicon steel contains maximum percentage of silicon, about 4? A. Armature of small motors generators, B. Generators and small motors, C. Induction motors, D. High-frequency transformers. The correct answer is high-frequency transformers. Which of the following has the least value of ultimate tensile strength UTS? A. Medium carbon steel, B. High carbon steel, C. Cast iron, D. Wrought iron. The correct answer is cast iron. Does not contain tin as an alloying material. A. Brass, B. Pewter, C. Solder, D. Babic metal. The correct answer is brass. A metallic alloy in general as compared to their pure metal components is A. More corrosion resistant, B. Having higher melting point, C. Having lower hardness, reactivity and fusibility, D. Having lower electrical conductivity. The correct answer is more corrosion resistant. Pick out the wrong statement. A. Wrought iron contains about 0.02 carbon. B. Wrought iron cannot be easily forged and welded. C. The chilled cast iron does not contain graphite. D. Spheroidal gray cast iron contains graphite flakes. The correct answer is wrought iron cannot be easily forged and welded. The increase in hardness of metal due to its cold working is termed as the hardening. A. Work, B. Age, C. Induction, D. Flame. The correct answer is work. Copper is dissolved from its ore by H2SO4 in a percolation tank made of A. Wood, B. Stainless steel, C. Reinforced concrete lined with lead, D. High silicon iron 14 Psi. The correct answer is reinforced concrete lined with lead. Bearings subjected to light load are made of A. White metal, B. Phosphorus bronze, C. Monel, D. Silicon bronze. The correct answer is phosphorus bronze. Softening of hard-kneed steel is done by its A. Normalizing, B. Tempering, C. Annealing, D. Carburising. The correct answer is tempering. Maximum permissible sulphur content in steel is %. A. 0.015, B. 0.055, C 0.505, D 0.805. The correct answer is 0.055. Ceramic materials fabrication cannot be done by A. Welding, B. Slip casting, C. Extrusion, D. Plastic pressing. The correct answer is welding. Which has the maximum melting point out of the following? A. Steel, B. Cast iron, C. Stainless steel, D. Wrought iron. The correct answer is wrought iron. Cast iron is A. Used for making shock-resisting parts, B. Manufactured in cupola and is brittle, C. Having compressive strength more than its tensile strength, D. All ABC. The correct answer is all ABC. Which of the following has no effect on the carbide forming tendency in steels? A. Molybdenum, B. Phosphorus, C. Chromium, D. Vanadium. The correct answer is phosphorus. Approximate value of the modulus of elasticity for steel is about XL06 kg cm2. A. 0.5, B. 2, C. 40, D. 75. The correct answer is 2. Carbon is present in steel wholly in the A. combined form, B. free state as graphite, C. both A and B, D. neither A nor B. The correct answer is combined form. Carbon supply in pack carburising process is in the form of A. charcoal, B. calcium carbide, C. hydrocarbon oil, D. graphite. The correct answer is charcoal. In SO3 absorber contact process, packing material used is of A. cast iron, B. chemical stoneware, C. carbide, D. mild steel. The correct answer is chemical stoneware. Presence of manganese in alloy steel improves its A. corrosion resistance, B. cutting ability, C. abrasion resistance toughness, D. elasticity creep resistance. The correct answer is abrasion resistance toughness. Sulphuric acid is mixed with ground phosphate rock to produce phosphoric acid in a steel digester lined with A. acidic refractory, B. rubber, C. carbide, D. lead or acid-proof bricks. The correct answer is lead or acid-proof bricks. A material is called ductile if it can be A. drawn into wires, B. hammered to a thin sheet, C. fractured without deformation, D. made lustrous by heating it. The correct answer is drawn into wires. A chemical change takes place when iron A. rusts, B. melts, C. is heated, D. none of these. The correct answer is rusts. Evaporator used for concentrating tomato juice is made of A. nickel, B. brass, C. stainless steel glass lined, D. cast iron rubber lined. The correct answer is stainless steel glass lined. High carbon steel contains more than % carbon. A. 0.5, B. 2.2, C. 2.5, D. 2.8. The correct answer is 0.5. The main constituent of carborundum is carbide. A. calcium, B. silicon, C. boron, D. aluminium. The correct answer is silicon. For storing water and acid-free benzol, use a vessel. A. steel, B. carbide, C. stainless steel, D. none of these. The correct answer is steel. The chlorinator used in the manufacture of DDT is made of A. glass, B. glass-lined steel, C. Teflon, D. bakelite. The correct answer is glass-lined steel. Reduction in the grain size reduces the of the material. A. fatigue resistance, B. Tensile strength. C. Creep resistance. D. All ABC. The correct answer is creep resistance. Age hardening is concerned with A. Copper. B. Brass. C. Duralumin. D. Silver. The correct answer is duralumin. Which of the following undergoes granular fracture? A. Wrought iron. B. Steel. C. Cast iron. D. None of these. The correct answer is steel. Ball bearings are normally made of steel. A. High speed. B. High carbon. C. Chrome. D. Silicon. The correct answer is chrome. The electrical conductivity of a decreases with rise in temperature. A. Metal alloy. B. Semiconductor. C. Dielectric. D. None of these. The correct answer is metal alloy. Which one occupies the lowermost position in the electromotive series of metals? A. Aluminium. B. Noble metals AgPtAu. C. Zinc. D. Alkali metals KNali. The correct answer is noble metals AgPtAu. Addition of nickel to copper improves its A. Machinability. B. Ductility. C. Strength. D. Hardness. The correct answer is hardness. Presence of even 0.005 of in copper makes it highly brittle, rendering it useless for wire drawing. A. Oxygen. B. Arsenic. C. Antimony. D. Bismuth. The correct answer is bismuth. High-speed cutting tool steels contain about % of tungsten. A. 68. B. 1820. C. 3035. D. 5055. The correct answer is 1820. The bomb in the bomb calorimeter is made of A. molybdenum stainless steel. B. mild steel. C. high silicon iron 14 Si. D. copper. The correct answer is molybdenum stainless steel. Which of the following is produced by condensation polymerization? A. bakelite. B. polyethylene. C. polyvinyl chloride. D. polystyrene. The correct answer is bakelite. The crystal structure of most of the common metals is A. orthorhombic. B. cubic. C. hexagonal. D. none of these. The correct answer is cubic. Telfan PTFE is corroded by A. hydrochloric acid 10. B. hydrochloric acid 95. C. sulphuric acid. D. none of these. The correct answer is none of these. Hastelloy C is a good material of construction in chemical process industry since it is A. highly corrosion resistant and is readily fabricated. B. relatively inexpensive although it can be fabricated with some difficulty. C. corrosion resistant to most alkalis particularly because of its copper content. D. light and resists attack by acids. The correct answer is light and resists attack by acids. Mixing vessel used for the chlorination of methane to produce methyl chloride is made of A. copper. B. cast iron. C. aluminium. D. high carbon steel. The correct answer is cast iron. The loss of strength in compression which occurs when there is a gain of strength in tension due to overloading is called A. Botching effect. B. Hooke's effect. C. Hysterisis. D. Relaxation. The correct answer is Botching effect. Pick out the wrong statement. A. Pure rubber is as useless as pure gold as a material of construction. B. Thermal conductivity of aluminium is higher than that of copper, hence it is increasingly used for utensil making. C. Copper has poor weldability. D. Reinforced plastics are made from both thermoplastic as well as thermosetting plastics. The correct answer is Thermal conductivity of aluminium is higher than that of copper, hence it is increasingly used for utensil making. The specific gravity of coal depends mainly on its content. A. Carbon. B. Volatile matter. C. Ash. D. Moisture. The correct answer is ash.